Okay, hello once again, everyone. It's time for the end of Dark Souls 3, as Dante. I'm going to finish the Ring City tonight, even if it kills me. I'm going to beat the final two bosses and then the actual final boss of the Dark Souls series. And maybe, just maybe if we're lucky, I'll also complete Lap's Quest. All this and probably not much more tonight. It is happening. So, last time, we actually made our way to the Ring City. And our ultimate goal is down there. We can't get there yet. Also, there's these dickheads. We don't talk about those dickheads. Our goal, essentially, is to get down there. Now, normally... Oh, hello. Normally, this is actually kind of difficult, even as Dante. Like, there's not a whole lot that you can really do to bypass a lot of this area that's coming up. But I did discover a certain something that you can do as Dante. And I will be showing that off. Because it's kind of hilarious. Oh, hello. These small corridors are not particularly helpful. Yeah. You'll get your sword. You just have to kill the man who's going to curse the shit out of me otherwise. There we go. Okay, we're good. But we're not good, though, because I don't actually have my Emperor. There we go. Now we're good. Okay, so. This bit right here. You can't get over here, normally. But you can get down there. You just have to go all the way down there. We're not going to do that. We're going to cheat. And in doing so, we're going to meet the first new enemies around here. And also that guy. We'll get to him in a second. But this is a ring knight. They are not too bad on their own, but they are very rarely on their own. They are normally at least in groups of 2. Or they have other friends. Which makes this real fucking difficult. So I'm gonna chug a couple of Essences and deal with this motherfucker. Fuck this guy. Okay, now we're good. Now we're good. Okay, come on, guy. Okay. Okay. Let's not get cocky here. Okay. There we are. And for doing that, we get Philionor's Spear Ornament and a couple of Titanite chunks. Now, neither of those, I believe, are actually, like, guaranteed. So, that's pretty alright. That's, I will take that. But what we need to do, I do believe... there is a ladder over here? No, there is not. There is a set of stairs, but it leads to a ladder. And that leads over there. We kind of need to get over there for things. I've just been visited by a thief.
Put your ketchup away next time.
A thief who wants to scold me for some reason. Anyway, the reason that I did that little shortcut is not only does it give a huge chunk of this whole area, which is hellish. That's not even like a third of the Herald Knights over here. There's like 7 of them, and it's bullshit. But the other reason is this. This is the Purging Monument. This is what Lap was actually looking for. It's a bit fucked up. It's a little bit fucked up. But now that we found that, we can go tell him about that when he shows up in his next spot. Which is actually just around the corner. Hey, no, get back. Fine. I never wanted you anyway. That's a lie, I didn't want it. Hey. Yeah, I'm trying to be careful because you can see the other ring knight literally just coming down here. And as you have seen, fighting two of these guys is a bit of a problem. And I don't want to do that. So, just to even the odds a little bit more, I'm going to do that. Oh, no. Here we go. Here we go. Here comes the bad times. Oh, no. Oh, shit. Okay. That is not the death I was expecting, but there we go. First? No, definitely not first death at Ring City, but yeah, you gotta be careful of gravity. Gravity... I can only cheat gravity so much. Alright, let's Ember up again, and we'll go get our souls back. Yeah, yeah. In fact, you know what? I'm just gonna run on past these guys. I've shown them off. I don't care to deal with them. Yeah. Boing. Bonk. And instead of going around here, what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to go head over here. Because there is actually something else over here. I'm going to go say hello to whoever is in here. I said I'm going to go say hello to whoever is in here.
Speak thee the name of God, thine own God, if thou canst recall.
Okay, I'm just going to take a rain check on this.
Such
Oh no. Oh no. Oh, this is real bad, actually. No, 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 no. Okay, there we go. Okay, this is very, very bad, actually. I was hoping there would just be one of them. But I think I've just aggroed a third. What? Oh, come on. Right. We're just going to continue away past the range of the other guy. Who, yes, was throwing lightning at me. Because Dante just can't catch a break today. Have I mentioned that I don't like the Ring City? Okay. Right. Okay. We're good. We're good. Everything's fine. I'm gonna get my revenge on that guy. Because he sucks. And then, we're gonna just rest for a little while. We're gonna rest. We're gonna have a nice chat with a nice lady inside a very secure door. And everything's gonna be fine. Everything is going to be fine. There is not going to be another Harold Knight to interrupt me. It's fine. It's chill. Everything's good.
Speak thee the name of God, thine own God, if thou canst recall. Ah, then thou'st not forgotten. Perhaps 'tis why we may converse. I am known as Shira, servant to the Princess Philionor, matriarch of the Church. They who are ken to God's name are surely ken to the terrors of the dark. Please, I bid thee take not from the princess her peace or rest. As the fire waneth, does she lie by the dark, all for the sake of man. Thou'st a kind heart to speak to a captive such as I. It is no surprise thou rememberest our God. May I ask thee a kindness? Perhaps thou'st beheld the lone dragon that inhabiteth this city. Medir is his name, and the arch-dragons are his forebears. He once railed against the dark, but was by dark afflicted. Now here, returned, he remaineth, to watch over the sleeping princess, true to the old accord. And yet, I would have thee put the dragon to rest before the dark consumeth him, and his vows are forgot. I offer my sincerest gratitude, thou who art ken to God's name. Please, take this. I have asked a thing most terrible of thee. May this token of thanks be of aid.
Okay, cool. So that's the other reason why I wanted to come down here, aside from the fact that it just avoids the adjudicator up there. That was the guy who kept summoning all the nasty assholes at me. And also all the ring knights. We get a quest. Like one of the final quests of the game. In fact, probably the final quest with how this is going to go. We gotta kill a dragon. You know, as you do. Gotta kill a dragon. But that is actually also one of the final bosses of the game. Oh, hello. Yep. That's the other reason why I came over here. Revenge. Or rather, Alva wants revenge against me. He is not going to get it. I'm going to beat the shit out of him. Bye, Alva. Get owned. And we get the Black Witch stuff. Hooray. That's the last you'll ever see of Dark Souls 2 in the Soul series. An invader and a dead body. How fitting. Anywho. So we got another Herald Knight down here. For those keeping score, this is number 3. I wish this was the last, but it is not. Ow. Oh, I had no idea I could do that. Hey. Ah, it's you. You're the problem. So these guys are really annoying. If you leave them alone, they will immediately heal to full. And there is nothing you can do to interrupt or stop that. You have to stop them before they start casting, or otherwise they will hunker down, and you will not be able to kill them. And then they will heal to full, and you have to start all over again. They suck. I hate them. Yeah. Okay, Dark Souls, come on. We both know that was bullshit. Ugh. And you can stop that and all. Jerk. So hey, here's 2 more Herald Knights. And a 3rd. 6 fucking Herald Knights. 3 of them come at you at once. I ain't dealing with that. I am not dealing with that at all. What I'm going to do is I'm going to run up here. I'm going to vibe while they do their patrol. And then I'm going to run like a scared little child. Because I am not dealing with 3 of them. But if I can deal with 1, then I will probably do so, to be honest. 1 is fine. 2 is annoying. 3 is a death sentence. There we go. Got him. That's 1 down. I wonder, do I have... or wherever will I be able to peel them off? The answer is yes. Apparently I will. Wonderful. That is what I want to see. Where? Hello. If I'm silent here, it's because I'm absolutely trying not to die. And I just realized something that I haven't seen in any of my currently 4 playthroughs up here. All thanks to the magic of dodging. What the fuck is around here? Death! Death is around here! I'm glad we were able to figure that out. Wonderful. Okay, let's go ahead and get away from here. Do I have a curse pipe ring? That would be really helpful if I did. Gotta pull this off if I can. No, just chill bite. Okay, cool. Wonderful. That's fine. This is fine. Everything is fine. I'm just gonna do this. Do this again. And then turn around the corner. I'm being very paranoid here because, yep, there he is, there he is. I knew there was another one. I'm gonna wait for my curse meter to drop a little bit before I go after him because otherwise I'll die. And I don't want to die. So instead I'll pick a fight with the final remaining Herald Knight just because I can, and it's gonna save me a lot of time. Come on, buddy, come on. There you go. Oh, I forgot how long that range is. You can probably imagine, but fighting 3 Herald Knights at once, as a regular Dark Souls 3 character, is a death sentence. You will die. That is not even like a question. You're just going to die. Don't do that. Have a range option. Hit them. Do mage shit. Just do not get into a situation where you have to fight 3 of the bosses at once. Because Jesus Christ, they will kill you. Speaking of killing. Preferably not me. Okay, you know what? That's on me. That one is on me. I was not paying enough attention. I thought I could deal with that, and then nope. Okay. New plan. We are going to run. And we are not going to stop running until we have hit a safe point. Dante has 2 legs, and they are going to run the fuck away. Because Dante is very good at running away. Where's that? There's that ladder. Bye. Dante has 2 legs and a goal of getting the fuck away from this terrible, horrible place. And honestly, I think that's quite admirable. I think that is quite admirable. What's over here? What's up here? And once again, going to places that I don't think I've actually been to in my regular play. Oh! Oh, hello! Okay. You hit like a truck, and you do stagger damage. Let's not get stunlocked. And you can crystallize your weapon. Fascinating. Okay. That was the final invasion in the game, I think. I don't think I've ever fought that guy before, actually. Like, I said in the previous stream that I never actually finished the Ring City DLC. Because this part in particular is where I stopped. Because of the 6 Herald Knights. They killed me. Over and over and over again. And I didn't want to keep playing anymore because I was having a miserable time. So I stopped. And I never came back to it until I started picking up this mod. And honestly, I think that was a good idea. Because even with this mod, it is kind of miserable. And we haven't even reached like the worst of it yet. Oh boy. We have not even seen the worst of it. Hey.
One met the dark with learning, but in the end learnt his knowledge was wanting. The world began without knowledge, and without knowledge will it end. Does not this ring clear and true? Fear not the dark, my friend, and let the feast begin.
Okay, cool. Good talk. Buddy? Friend? Something? So those guys, I believe, are referred to in the game files as like preachers, or like they have something about them. They're basically just kind of like offshoots of humanity, I guess. The implication is it kind of evolved alongside humanity as, you know, a dark race, which is a real bad way of saying that, but basically a species that evolved as part of the dark. The dark is a part of their essence. That's all we know about them. They're basically there to preach weird truths and reference other Dark Souls games, and that's about it. That's about all they're gonna do. Hello, you. No, you don't get to do that this time. Not this time. Got my souls back. Got the stuff. I think we're good. I think we are good. So I'm gonna drop down here. Run all the way past the Herald Knights. Oh shit. Run even further past the Herald Knights. Yeah. Nope, not today. Not today, boys. Yeah. Yeah. Anyway, they're also enemies. Because of course they are. They can talk. But all they want to talk about is eating you by saying, I shall partake. And I don't want to be partaken. I want to rest at this bonfire. The bonfire that I spent like the past 20 minutes trying to get to. Or more. Okay. Right, so we're good. We're good. We're all good. There is something that I need to do. It's back up there, isn't it? Okay. I'm gonna have to try something here, I think. I'm gonna have to try something stupid. Something real fucking stupid. But there's probably an easy way of doing this, actually, now that I think about it. So, I'm gonna go a different way. I'm gonna go into the swamp and around. No, thank you. Okay. Oh boy. Those guys are kind of a pain in the ass, especially if you fight them like 2-on-1. Anyway, here's a horrible, nasty swamp. Thankfully, it's not poison. It's just horrible, nasty, and swampy. Oh, and there's also an adjudicator here, because of course there is. So we're gonna run behind him. Oh, come on. That should count. That should 100% count. Thankfully, when he's like up and about, he doesn't actually summon so much. It's actually quite easy to kill. Case in point. Oh, Jesus. That... I'm just sorry for that. You didn't deserve to see a fucking adjudicator panty shot today. I'm sorry. If I'd known he would do that, then I wouldn't have done what I just did. I wouldn't have stuck around. Oh, no, 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 no. No, no, no. No. Yeah, the little guys generally will not try and attack you unless there are the big guys around. They're kind of cowards. But if they can fuck you up for one of their big guys to actually, you know, get a little bit to eat, then they'll do it. They'll 100% do it. They're jerks. Anyway, I'm heading out over to this side of the swamp. Progress is actually over there in that ruined building with all the ring knights. All 3 of them. We'll get to that. Don't you worry about that. We will get to that. But there's actually something over here that I want to show off as well. Because it's actually pretty interesting. Hey! You look familiar. Yep, that's right, folks. The Ornstein knockoff is back, and he is not even a boss now. He's been devoted to a fucking unique enemy. Still hits like a fucking train, mind you. But still weak to the same old bullshit. So, lol. I should probably heal up, actually. Oh no. Okay, we're gonna run, actually. Yeah. There we go. And for that, we get the Iron Dragon Slayer helm, armor, gauntlets, leggings, and a Titanite scale. So yeah. The armor basically just says that after we kicked the ever-loving shit out of him, the Dragon Slayer armor was basically just thrown off the bridge, presumably because he sucked so much. And he just kind of sat down here for what is implied to be centuries / millennia, until finally we showed up again, and he got so mad that we kicked his ass the first time that he came back and demanded that we kick his ass again. So of course I obliged. Because who am I if not a kind and generous soul, you know? Anyway, that's the end of the Dragon Slayer armor. He sucked. The end. Nobody liked him, and then he died twice. What an embarrassment. There you are. Dragon Slayer bow. Speaking of things which are not embarrassments. Boy. The Dragon Slayer bow. I've fought these guys 3-on-1 before. Don't fight them 3-on-1. If you can pull them away, pull them away. It's 100% worth it to do so. Of course, because this is Dark Souls 3, it doesn't really like you doing that. There you go. Come on, man. Come on. There you go. So I gotta be careful here. I gotta make sure that I don't get too close to the church. Or whatever the fuck this building was before it sank into the swamp. Yeah. Oh. There we go. That's one down. Now let's pull this guy over. Keep on pelting in with arrows until he notices us. There you are. Come on, come on. Like I said, I can probably take 2, but I'm not going to. I don't want to. Why would I do that when I can just peel them away and deal with them with one? That's two. Alright, buddy, come on down. Come on down and say hello. Lucky shot. Alright. We're good. We're good. Also, yes, we do have 212,000 souls, so bit of a payday here. That is one really nice thing about the Ring City. All of the enemies just give you so... Oh. Oh, hello. Hello, Midir. We'll get to Midir later. Not much later, but later. For now, though, we want to go up here, because this is a very handy-dandy shortcut. And it's also actually quite necessary for something else, which we'll get to in a moment. First, though, I have 212,000 souls, so I'm going to spend them. Would have probably had more if I'd been able to pick up the souls I got last time, but it's fine. It is fine. Hello, you. Didn't backflip this time. That's a victory. I'm willing to take that as a victory. Oh, only 3. Damn. But hey, we got that on strength. We're 1 level away for capping on dexterity. That's pretty good, I'd say. Do I have any souls items? I have a fair few souls items, actually. Let's use those and see how much that gets us. Because I have a feeling, with what we have on us, that's probably going to be enough. And if not, that's going to get us real close. So, you know. Yeah, I need 64,000. I have 84,000. I think we're good. Let's cap out on dexterity, and then we can focus on vitality after that.
Farewell, Ashen One.
So, before we go out there, I'm actually going to change up my setup a little bit. For a very, very specific reason. First of all, I'm going to change out for Lightning Blade. Second of all, Great Heal. Third of all, do I want to put anything else in there? I think I'm good, actually. Unless... No, I can't do that. I mean, I can, but that's extra effort that I'm not willing to make at this point of the game. So, we are going to head on back to the Ring City streets. In a moment. I just need to check one thing first. Do I actually have the stuff? I don't think I do. One sec, folks. I will be right back. Okay, never mind. I think I'm actually good. I think. Let's see if I have... Probably gone right past it. Okay, good. I'm gonna buy a shit ton of white branches.
Ashen One.
For reasons. You'll see what I mean, surely. Don't worry. I have a plan. I have a plan. And it'll be a very good plan, but I have a plan. So, first of all, we need to head back to this specific bonfire. Right over here. And then we need to head over into the swamp and beat up this guy, because otherwise he's going to get in the way, and that's going to be a problem. Well, no. There we go. Got him. Got him, got him, got him. Okay, so now that we've done that, we can use these young white branches. Oh, first time. Fantastic. So you want to use the young white branch to turn into a humanity sprite. For reasons. I'd say this makes sense in context, but it doesn't, so just go with it. Just trust me. This is very much not something that you're going to find out on your own. It's basically just look this up. It's kind of stupid, but this is how we complete Lab's quest normally. I kind of sequence broke a little bit here, but it's fine. But yes, only as a humanity sprite can you actually let this ladder fall down. And if we climb up the ladder, we'll find something. We will in fact find something quite interesting. Just going to get rid of the bow because I'm not going to need it where I'm going, I hope. I hope. Oh, well, it's almost mad. Let me just climb on up here a little bit faster. So we're going to go up here. And oh, look. This is the other side of where we jumped to when I was sequence breaking. This is the legitimate way to get up here. You're not supposed to get up here otherwise. So we are once again going to run. And jump. Look. Down here. And that's the preacher, so I think we want to be over this way. I think. Pretty sure. Ah, dick. Fuck you. Yeah, it's down here, and then down again. Oh, hello. I did not know that I could get that close. That's bad. That's really bad, actually. Can I get in here? I really hope not. Okay. I think we're good. We're good. Okay, cool. So, here's Lap. Hello, Lap.
Oh, and here we are again. How goes things? I'm rather running in circles, I'm afraid. I can't find the purging monument. And I've searched high and low. What if it was never here in the first place? Oh, bloody hell. What do I know? Are you certain of that? No. Sorry, I know you'd never lie to me. Thank you. Thank you kindly. I'll speed right on over. It won't be long now before I know everything. Who I was, what I lived for, and what my name was. And I'll have you to thank for it all.
And there we go.
Ah, thank you. Most sincerely. I swear upon my birth name that I am your friend. No matter what might come out, no matter what I was, if you would do me the honor, allow me to be a true friend. Always.
And we have now officially got the good ending for Lap's quest. If you don't tell him about the Purging Monument, or you just don't find the Purging Monument, and then you go far enough along, this is going to kill me. I'm going to... Yep, goodbye. Anyway, as I was saying, if you don't tell him about the Purging Monument when you find it, or you just don't find it in the first place, and then you advance far enough along in the Ring City, if you die or reload the area 3 times, Lap will basically show up hollowed. And that is all that will happen. He will show up hollowed, you'll have to kill him, and you'll feel bad about killing the nicest man in all of Dark Souls. So don't do that. Instead, go find the Purging Monument, go tell him about the Purging Monument, and go ignore the ramblings of that nasty old dragon over there. It's fine. We'll get to him later. Yeah. Bye. Yeah, I'm gonna head on down here. The actual goal is up there, but Secrets. We get the Dragon Head Great Shield. It is literally just a petrified dragon head that has been decapitated and used as a shield. Dark Souls is a bit fucked up. Anywho, we are going to run, and we are going to keep running, because if you've ever played a Dark Souls before, you know what's about to happen. That is about to happen. Medea will 100% come back for another pass. Like, this is not over. Told you. Medea is kind of a bastard. We'll get to them later. But, unfortunately, we're not actually far off from, okay. You know what? I'm gonna take it. I'm not gonna question it, I'm just going to take it. Okay. We're good. We're good. So you run up here. Ooh, that was close. And then we go up here. So we could go up, but going up is a trap. It's a trap, you see. You can't actually get up there because that will happen. Goodbye, Crystal Lizard. I've never successfully gotten that damn lizard. Not once. You know how I said that was the last invasion, that Silver Knight guy? I lied. There's one more. And it's actually kind of a familiar face. At the very least, a more recent face than the last two guys. In terms of chronology and nothing else. Not actually interact with him much after he popped into the shrine, but our final invader is just a bad. And he's a bit of a pain in the ass. But first, skeletons. These skeletons won't respawn. They'll just fall apart. Which is great, except that oh, no, 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 no. Not both of you. Not both of you at once. So this is Igor of Kareem. He's dead now. Normally he's a real problem if you actually let him like get any kind of steam. I don't. I don't want to let him get anywhere because he will flatten me. Not even metaphorically, just literally. He will hit me with his hammer and I will die. And we don't want that. Not one bit. What we want is to go down this way. And to avoid that particular purple cloth for just a moment, talk to Lap. It's our good buddy Lap. It's our good friend who would never betray us.
Oh, finally, you've come. Now I know exactly who I was. And for that, I've a little thanks to be giving. Go this way and peep past the broken staircase. Some awfully fine treasures just sitting there all alone. It'll change your life.
Wow, what a nice guy. He found some treasure for us.
I've much to thank you for, so I'll say it again and again. Go this way and peep past the broken staircase. Some awfully fine treasures just sitting there all alone. What? Don't you believe me?
You know what, buddy? Of course I believe you. You would never betray me. You, of all people, would never betray me, would you, Lap? No, of course not. That would be silly. I'm just gonna go over here, look at that little flag, and... yeah.
Every age, it seems, is tainted by the to one such as I, devoid of all worldly wants. I don't know. Maybe it's just the way we are. I'll stick you in my prayers. A fine dark soul to you.
It was Patches. It was Patches. Maybe I should have let that fucker just turn hollow. Maybe that would have been ideal. Oh well, too late now. But this is actually quite helpful because this is, in fact, progress. We wanted to add down the broken staircase anyway. So Patches has once again done us a solid. Hey, look! It's the last mimic of Dark Souls 3. I can finally say that we are done with mimics forever. Unless Elden Ring puts in some fucking mimics. That is the last mimic I will ever have to kill in a Souls game. I'm free. I'm finally free. Anyway, up there is basically just the way we came. Can I jump that? I don't know if I can. I'm gonna try. I can't. Okay, that's fine. We'll just have to go back the long way. So up and around here. There's a couple more skeletons. They are not a threat. They're just annoying. Because they keep doing this and I can't hurt them when they fall apart. Let me hit you. Please. Okay, now it's a Dante game. Dante has officially been impaled. Admittedly through the head rather than through the chest, but you know what? That's good enough. Now it's a Devil May Cry game. Been impaled, did basically no damage. That's a Dark Souls. That's a Devil May Cry. That's a Dark Souls May Cry. Anyway, back there is basically the way we came. The crystal lizard was right here before the floor betrayed us. And if we head up here, we get a bonfire. Hooray. Ooh, fucking hooray. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to basically backtrack a little bit because otherwise I'm going to forget. Down away the game. And I'm going to drop down here. And get lap set. Good old amnesiac lap. You fucked me, lap. You fucked me. He finally got me. Patches finally fucking got me. You know what, buddy? You can keep those souls. You've earned them after that one. Anyway, it's time to go do the thing that I've been preparing for. That's Darky the Madeira. He's very good at two things. Lighting me on fire and killing me. So... God damn it, Sid. Ugh! Is it not enough that I had to fight the shitty mini-boss? You also have to pun at me? Jesus Christ. That hurts a little bit. That hurts a little bit more. That's fine. Gravity has killed me more times in this goddamn series than anything else, I swear. That isn't Dark Eater Medea's win, that's just gravity. Anyway. Let's try that again. This time, I'm gonna go out here and use the weapon then. And then I'm gonna run. And then he's gonna get me anyway because this is a Dark Souls game. I'm also gonna pop an ember. Because fuck it. Okay. Well, no. So that right there is Medea's most dangerous attack. It can basically just one-shot you. It's actually not really that big of a deal in the boss fight itself. Because, as Dante, I am very, very fast. No. You're not gonna sick laser beam me to death today, boy. Unless of course I get it wrong here. We're gonna go ahead and heal up. It said we are gonna go ahead and heal up. Okay, we're good. Now that we have killed Medea on the bridge, we can go fight Medea all the way down there. And then we'll see what happens after that. You can basically just completely run past Medea as well. Like, you don't have to fight him, but I do because it's a matter of fucking pride. I'm going to kick the shit out of a dragon. Also, yoink. You're meant to drop down there. I don't, because I can jump. I'm definitely going to miss playing as Dante in the Souls games just because of, like, the verticality that you have. It's great. Okay. Right. So I'm going to rest up here. And we are not going to waste any time. I'm going to go straight after Medea. Because fuck him. Oh man. Dark Souls 3 with like Sekiro's jump. That would be fantastic. Especially if you get like the grappling hook. God, that would rule. That would actually rule. Anyway, yeah, that's how you meant to get the thing. But, you know, jumping. Why do you do anything else if you can jump? Illusory wall. Big deal. Illusory wall. Another spear ornament. That's how you meant to find it if it doesn't drop from an enemy. Wee, down the ladder, down the ladder. Take care not to drop down the ladder. That will kill you. I may or may not be speaking from experience. That's a cool sword. I don't actually know if that's like an actual sword you can get in the game or not, but boss fight time. Is there anything else that I can do? I'll do one of these. Whee! So here's Dark Eater Medea, the hardest boss in all the Dark Souls series. Not because he's actually difficult, but because he has 25,000 HP. And will not hold still for love nor money. And the only place that you can really do any kind of proper damage on him is his head. Because fuck you. Anyway, this is his most dangerous attack for Dante. That fucking fire attack has killed me a good couple of times. Or not exactly killed me, but like death of 1,000 cuts, you know? Okay. That being said, I am doing pretty fucking good for myself. Like, this is a pretty fucking good run, I'd say. No. I always try to do that, and it never works. I should probably just stop, to be perfectly honest, but I won't, because I'm stupid. Oh, that was a bad idea. Oh, okay. Don't have enough FP for that. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. We can fix that. Okay, that's a new one. Never seen that one before. I need to stop fucking around so I'm actually trying to hit him. I am low on Estus. We're gonna run though. Okay. Alright. That would have been another couple of Estus right there, and that probably would have been a run over. Ah, damn it. Yeah, that sounds like Madeir. Madeir is probably one of the only bosses in this mod that can actually properly kill you. Like, just no cheapness, no anything. He will just kill you. Flat out. Oh well, it's fine. I wasn't expecting to kill him the first time, honestly, so this is fine. I made some kind of stupid mistakes there as well. Oop. Speaking of stupid mistakes, almost got myself killed there. Exciting wall action. Okay. So this time Madeira knows we're coming, so I'm gonna go ahead and pop this out now. And I am gonna drop down. Do that. Hi, Madeira. Okay, cool. Thanks, Gael. Yeah, as far as I'm aware, there's just no way to avoid that aside from just like straight up running away. Yes, yes, you're very big and very angry. Oh. This is probably not going to be right, I don't think. Honestly, one of the most annoying things about the fight is just like the fact that the fire will always knock you down just without fail. And he loves doing it. Oh, that was enough to kill me. Cool, cool. Yeah, like Feud Knight I feel is very hard, but also very fair. Like, he is an aggressive, angry motherfucker who will 100% kill you if you give him an inch, but at the same time, you also have the tools to deal with him. Whereas Midir is just, rawr, I'm a big angry dragon, and also I have more HP than literally God. Fuck you. It's like, but why? Why have you chosen to be like this, Midir? Anyway, we'll get there. We'll get there. If all else fails, then I'll just switch to like the easy mode ring and do it that way. I prefer not to, but I have that option though, if I need to. I'm going to finish this game, come hell or high water, tonight. I have all of the time in the world to wish to do it. If I have to go like 5 hours, then I'll do so. My wife is saying, please don't do that, so I guess I have to finish this quickly. I guess I have a time limit after all, folks. Chat says hello, honey. She says she's in trouble. She's been playing Splatoon for basically all of the past week, which has been fun. She's been having fun, at least. Whoop. And dodge the other swing. Oh. Nah. Okay, we're gonna run, we're gonna run, we're gonna run away. I don't know why I thought running in a straight line was going to help, but I did, and it didn't. Yeah, this is the big problem, honestly. The fact that it just does not hold the fuck still. And when he does, it's to hit you. And then get out your fucking way. Honestly, in terms of dragon fights, I still think, like, Sign is a more annoying fight, but Nadir is probably harder to. And Sign at least has a decent amount of health. Like, you know, he still hits like a truck, but he hits like an honest truck. Okay, so just running will get me out of there, if I'm quick enough. But it will also leave me at risk of a tail attack or him going in for a range. Woohoo! Not today, buddy. Not today, Satan. What I'm probably going to do after this one actually is stick some Divine Blessings and like Sigbrow on my hotbar. If there even is a next time, I might well clear it now. I don't know. I go, what is this flask in a dream? Right, we're gonna run, we're gonna run, we're gonna run. Out of Estus. Now comes the fun part. I do still have healing. I very specifically put Great Heal on my bar for a reason. Oh, hello. This might be it. This is probably it. That's the kill. We got him. Ho ho! Boy, we got him. Well, that wasn't so hard. And for that, we get the Spears of the Church and the Soul of Dark Eater Madeira. And fuck all else. Right. Let's go ahead and spend some of these souls. Oh boy, I love a crappy version of Yamato. Unfortunately, I'm not playing as Virgil, so
Welcome home, I speak.
Virgil mode would be really fun though.
Well, then taken up.
If Dante is easy mode, then Virgil would be very easy mode.
Farewell, Ashen One, mayst thou.
Couple more points in vitality because I like having more health. I just like having that.
Aha, that's so.
So what can we actually get for here? We can get Old Moonlight from the Soul of Dark Eater Madeira. We can get Seething Chaos from the Demon Princess. We can get Demon Scar, also from the Demon Princess. And that's it. That's all we get.
I'd choose that all.
So let's go ahead and eat some souls. Ugh, that sounds horrible. Just gonna go ahead and use all these souls and see how many levels it gives me. The answer is a disappointing amount.
Welcome home, I speak. Very well, then taken.
Yeah, I have one more place that I need to get to.
Farewell, Ashen One, mayst thou.
And that is basically just reporting that we killed Madeira to Shira before I go do the other thing. Because the other thing is going to cause problems for everybody. Oh boy, that sounds like fun. I actually did play a Dark Souls 2 mod that I was considering streaming. I forget what it's called. I think it's Seeker of Fire? Yeah, Seeker of Fire, that's the one. And like, that is also kind of a rebalancing mode of Scholar of the First Sin. And it's interesting because it does a lot of things that I would think like, okay, yeah, that's cool. That forces you to go through areas you haven't gone before. And then it also just does the most completely bafflingly stupid stuff. Like putting painting guardians in Dark Souls 2 in the fucking Tower of Hyde. Why? I don't understand. And they're also putting fucking patches in as a summon instead of paint because fuck you, patches should be here. Which honestly, like, you know, patches is nice. I like patches, but like, come on. It had some really kind of stupid things in there, but it also had some kind of interesting things that, you know, force you to go down areas you normally would just kind of avoid. So it was very much a mixed bag, but ultimately it just wasn't fun, particularly. It claimed to have new bosses, but what it actually did was it took the Throne Watcher and Throne Defender and made them as basically separate. That's 3 Herald Knights. That's 3 Herald Knights. Oh, no, 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 no. Yeah, there's one, but this one put like 3 of them in there and then just said, okay, good luck, buddy. Okay, good. But yeah, as I was trying to say, what they did for these quote-unquote new bosses was they essentially split up the Painting Guardian, Painting... Wow, that actually killed me. The Throne Defender and Throne Watcher boss fight. They basically put one in Flames Terrified, basically where you come to that first big old room, like the big old ring room with all the knights in there, and they basically just went, okay, here's the Throne Defender, have fun. Or not the Throne Defender, the Throne Watcher. And yeah, have fun with that at like level 10, because she hits like a truck, she has a ton of health, and she is a real fucking pain in the ass to fight. And then what they did for Throne Defender was they took that boss fight and replaced the Smelter Demon fight with that fight. And called him the Old King of Ven. It's like, now wait a second, friend. That's not how this goes. And the Smelter Demon was put in place of Throne Watcher and Throne Defender. So of course he had to change the lore to fit all that, and basically went, oh well, old King Vendrick went over to the old Iron Keep to see if he could find any cool stuff, and instead he found this demon. So he decided to chuck him into the Throne of Want to be like a cool boss fight. And it's like, okay, buddy. Like, there's a couple of changes in the descriptions here and there, but it's all basically just fan wankery, essentially, for lack of a better word. Kind of annoying. Yeah, that is the sad thing, unfortunately, about Dark Souls 2, is there's not really any good mods for it. Like, there's a fucking fantastic one for Dark Souls 1. Exactly in the kind of vein of this kind of shit, you know? And I might very well play it on the stream at some point. We'll see. And there's a fantastic one for Dark Souls 3, which still incomplete, but, you know. I mean, yes, you are correct, but I'd still like more Dark Souls 2.
My most humble thanks. 'Tis thanks to thee the dragon erred not from his vows. Please, take this. A final gift of thanks.
Yay, Titanite Slab.
Now, hasten on thy journey, but wake not the slumbering princess, as the fire waneth does she lie by the dark, all for the sake of man.
So we're gonna go wake the Slumbering Princess. The Dark Souls mod that I'm thinking of specifically is the Remastered mod, which adds a bunch of fucking Halo items into Dark Souls. And let me tell you, playing Dark Souls 1 as a ranged build that can actually do damage is really interesting. And a lot of fun as well. Like, I'm actually thinking of like doing a full LP of that at some point, because it's really fun. Yeah, that is the unfortunate part. It's not exactly made by a good person. Alas. Yeah, c'est la vie. That is unfortunately kind of the thing about these things. Like, I've not actually tried Aegis Sunlight. I may have to pick that up at some point. I will admit I tend more towards the like the goofy, stupid mods than like the actually properly put together ones, but you know, that's just how I vibe. They give me a fundamentally different experience from how the designers intended them. That's interesting to me. Anyway, speaking of fundamentally different experiences from how the designers intended them, jumping trivializes this boy. Yeah. Oh my god. Truly, this is a mod of wonder. I can jump that, but I don't want to, so I'm not going to. It's only an item. Probably some sort of mod.
Visitor, return from whence thou camest. The abyss runneth deep. By the king's decree, none may disturb our mistress's slumber.
So we're going to ignore that voice. And just walk right in because we're Dante. And when has Dante listened to anything that anyone has ever told him? Wacky woohoo pizza man ruins everything. Doesn't get a pizza.
The king's decree is no trifling matter. I, Judicator Argo, shall deliver thee justice. Spear of the Church, sworn defender of our Princess Filianor. Hearken to the call that summons thee. Make haste.
Okay, so speaking of painting guardians, here's a painting guardian. Whoa, hello there. That's new. Anyway, this is Half-Light, Spirit of Church. If I was playing online, then this guy would be an actual player. Whoa, hello. And apparently he's fucking Virgil. Okay. I wasn't actually expecting him to be a threat, I will admit. Right, yeah, those guys have a lingering hitbox, don't they? Yeah. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. You know what, buddy? Fine. I'm not gonna get fucking stun locked to death by a fucking painting guardian. And his goddamn lackey. Fuck you, buddy. I was always the cooler brother, Virgil. Always. Right. Now that that little family business has been taken care of, let's go wake the slumbering princess. After I rest at this bonfire. will say we are making much better time than I was expecting. I was expecting this to go on for like 3 hours at least, but we're probably going to finish it in like 2. That's pretty cool. Anyway. You know, I think maybe we should have listened to that lazy's advice not to wake the slumbering princess. Oh well. Later, nerd.
Eleanor, help me, please. The Red Hood is come to eat us, to eat our dark souls.
No, but it's red coat, not red hood. Red coat. Look at the coat. It's red. Idiot.
Eleanor,
Honestly.
help me.
I got like one distinctive feature and they fuck it up. Oh, I hope you're ready for one more laugh then, because we are not done with people uttering Dark Soul. Ooh. That was a bit of texture flickering there.
I've searched for thee, dark-stricken creature. I am
Hello.
Shira, daughter of the Duke, descendant of gods, and trusted friend to Medea. At once, I am the honor of the gods, the glory of fire, and the fear of the dark.
Sorry, were you saying something? I was too busy killing you.
Then would I ever forgive thy lowly kind.
Bye. And that's the last bit of business we have before the final boss of the Ring City. That's it. That's all I had to do. And he, I believe, is over here. Just gonna go ahead and reapply my buff, and whee, cutscene down.
handed over that thing, your dark soul, for my lady's painting.
Gael, I'm here to fill your dark soul with light! So here's Slave Knight Gael. Definitely not Guts from Berserk. Oh, hello. It's pretty fucking hard, as you can probably tell. But not nearly as hard as Midir. Just in terms of difficulty. I think he is a much easier fight. That being said, I've also never been hit by that attack before, so... There we go.
Is this the blood? The blood of the dark soul.
And here we go. Now the real fight begins. Oh. Yeah, forget this. Kate also has a hitbox. Filled with skulls, no less. Okay, let's back off and heal up a bit. That was well worth it. What are you doing, buddy? Okay, cool. I've actually seen him do that. But yeah, this fight fucking rules as Dante. This is easily one of the most fun fights in the game. Normally this guy would be a frustrating mess, but I can actually deal with him as an equal rather than, you know, as a regular old Souls player, so this is actually a ton of fun. And that is the end of Slave Knight Gael. And the end of the Ring City. We are done. We have gained for our troubles the soul of Slave Knight Gael. And the blood of the dark soul. Blood of the dark soul that seeped from the hole within Slave Knight Gael used as pigment by his lady and Ariandel to depict a painted world. Yep. All that for a fucking soul item. My god. Anywho, let's go ahead and deal with basically the final hook of this whole thing. And then we shall finish Dark Souls 3. We will, for once, be done. For good. And I'll never have to play this game again. Unless I want to. Hey lady, here's your pigment.
My thanks, Ashen One. With this will I paint a world. Please tell me thy name. I would name this painting after thee.
You know what? Sure, let's share our name.
My thanks. I will paint a world of that name. It will be a cold, dark, and very gentle place. And one day, it will make someone a goodly home. I wonder when Uncle Gael intends his return. I hope the new painting will be to him a gentle home.
Okay, lady, I got some really bad news for you.
My thanks, Ashen One. I will assuredly finish the painting of a cold, dark, and very gentle place. One day, it will make someone a goodly home.
Well, okay then. One day, some intrepid adventurer will explore the painted world of Dante. And I wish them luck. For now though, I'm gonna go spend all of these souls. And then I'm gonna go kick the Soul of Cinder in the pants. Because frankly, compared to the shit that we've just done, that's gonna be a cooldown. That's the victory lap. Anyway, Gael's soul has a sob story about how he knew he was going to die the whole time, but he had to bring it back anyway, but
Welcome
meh.
home, Ashen One. Speak thine heart's desire. Very well, then taken.
Let us get even more health.
Farewell, Ashen mayst thou.
How much health do I have right now? I have 2,508 health. I think that's enough. I think I should probably survive with that much. Anywho, there's one more thing that I need to do. We have spent all game collecting all of these goddamn cinders. And now they need to go back into their holes. Go sit ye thrones. I could have done this all game, but I just didn't.
The five lords sit their five thrones. All thanks to thee, most worthy of lords. Ashen One, with the lords as thy witness, bend thy knee afore the bonfire's coiled sword, and let the lords' embers acknowledge thee as their true heir, a true lord, fit to link the fire. Ashen One, if thine heart kill, I will
That's just the same dialogue. I think it will change once I do this.
Noble lords of Cinder, the fire fades. And the lords go without thrones. Surrender your fires to the true heir. Let her grant death to the old gods of Lordran, deliverers of the first flame.
Looks like it's time for me to go back to Firelink Shrine. Hey, lady, you got more to say?
Ashen One,
Yeah.
if when thou peerest upon the first flame, thou wishest yet for a world without fire, for an end to the linking of the fire, then call upon me. I am a firekeeper, and I tend the flame to the very end. Thou hast given me eyes, and such it was they showed me. Ashen One, if killed, I will visit it. Mayst thou thy peace discover.
Okay. Now let's go kill Dark Souls 3. Honestly, I kind of like that ending though. Like that's honestly my favorite of the whole of all three. Not because it implies that it's going to happen again, but because it implies that more flames are going to appear. That the first flame was always meant to go out. That there were always meant to be more flames to replace it. It's less that it's a cycle and more that just this is the natural order finally being able to take shape. That's how I always saw it anyway. Anyway. Here we are at a very familiar area. But this time we're actually going to do something about this. Kill them the first flame. Light the bonfire. We're not going to need it. I am going to kill this guy in a single life. I'm almost certain of this. Unless I fuck up really, really badly. Solar Cinder ain't shit. Hello, Dark Souls 3 cover art. Ooh. Look at how little health this guy has in comparison to Gael and Vidir. This is an embarrassment. Okay. Round 1 down. Round 2. Oh no. Oh no. I am playing dumbass games and winning dumbass prizes tonight. Alright. Maybe the real Dark Souls 3 was inside us all along. No, that's stupid. Soul of the Lords, Lord of Cinder Fallen. Let's end this fucking game.
The first flame quickly fades. Darkness will shortly settle. But one day, tiny flames will dance across the darkness. Like embers linked by Lord's Pass.
Victory lap!
Ashen One, hearest thou my voice still?
That's the end of Dark Souls 3. That is the end of Dark Souls May Cry 3. Honestly, I had a lot of fun doing this. Like, the Dante mod is very clearly, like, not fully finished. There's basically only 3 swords, they all have the same moveset. There's no guns. But what's here is really fun already. And I do very much hope that more work is being done with this mod, and this isn't just it, you know? Like, 'cause this is fun. I had a lot of fun just breaking Dark Souls 3 over my knee after all the pain and frustration it gave me the first time through. Like, this is a lot of fun. I highly recommend this mod. That being said, it is kind of broken with the most recent update of Dark Souls 3. I may have had to resort to certain things, certain very janky things, in order to actually keep playing it for the stream. I basically had to revert to an earlier version of the game, which took me going through a dedicated Dark Souls 3 modding Discord and looking for an unpinned comment that simply said darksouls3.exe, downloading it, and hoping for the best. So that was fun to deal with. But, yeah, no, as I said, this is a lot of fun. I highly recommend, if people are willing to put the work in to get it you know, working in this current state, absolutely give this a try because it's really fun. Like, genuinely. It is a lot of fun to play a Souls game through a fundamentally different playstyle than it wants you to. And yeah, I think I showed pretty well both like the pros and cons of that. Like, yes, you are fundamentally stronger, faster, more mobile than you will ever be in a Souls game. But at the same time, you only have access to the sword if you want all the cool stuff. If you want range, you can go for that, but then you'll be back to where you were before. So there's stuff. There's a lot of drawbacks, but at the same time, it's good. It's fun. And it's definitely opened my eyes to like other mods that I might want to try. As I said, there was the Secret Fire mod, which I might very well just play on stream at some point because there's enough interesting stuff there to warrant giving it another try. And I very much need to look for like Dark Souls 1 mods, aside from just, you've got guns, have fun, no matter how much fun the guns may be. But yeah, I think I'm done with Dark Souls for a little bit, to be perfectly honest with you. I played all 3 Dark Souls games over the course of like the past couple of months, mostly just because I wanted to find some fun mods to fuck around with. So I think I'm done with those for a while. I have some ideas for more games that I want to try streaming next. Tomorrow, I pretty much have an idea for basically just a one-off stream, which, if I enjoy streaming it enough, I will probably like do a proper series of that, and then just kind of play through that as I wish. The game is going to be Demon X Machina, by the way, because I remembered that I have that free on the fucking Epic Store that I got ages ago, and I started playing that a couple of days ago, and wow, that's actually really fun. It's Armored Core, but much more overtly anime. But no, that's a really fun game. I'm having a lot of fun with that so far. It's it let me put my mech suit and also myself in a suit of armor, and frankly, any game that lets me do that just all at the get-go already earns it several merits. Like, yes, please give me more. Give me more armor for my mobile suit. But no, it's fun. I'm still at the point in the game where I have yet to unlock all of the really cool stuff, but I get the feeling that I'm probably going to break into that fairly soon. I'm only like rank D, and I started at rank E. But yeah, no, it's fun. I definitely want to give it a try on stream, see how that goes. If it's fun, then I will probably just make that my stream game, but I do have a couple of other options as well if I want to. But yeah, that was Dark Souls 3. We are officially done with Dark Souls 3. Hooray. That being said, Demon X Machina also has online, which I have not actually touched yet, so I should probably see what that's all about at some point, because that seems like it would be fun. I know that Armored Core 4 had, like, online as well, but I played Armored Core 4 long enough and badly enough to get frustrated and give up, and the online scene for that game when I bought it was basically non-existent. So, alas and alack. But no, Demon X Machina is a lot of fun so far. It's easing me in gently to the absolute spreadsheet hell that I'm probably going to enter later in the game, which I do appreciate. But most of the time at this point, I've just been kind of fucking around with shotguns, sniper rifles, and also a sword, because the game was nice enough to give me a sword, and if I get a sword, then I'm gonna fucking well use it. I like having a sword in a video game where I probably shouldn't have a sword. But yeah, when I say that I played Armored Core 4, this was like, oh god, this was probably over a decade ago, actually. Oh god. Like, this was back when... That was a PS3 game, right? That was like early PS3? I'm talking like Armored Core 4, the original, not like 4 Answer or anything like that. Like, the first Armored Core 4. Yeah, PS3, Xbox 360. Christ. I think that was one of my first PS3 games. Which very much dates me now that I think about it, because that was...
Psycho 6 was another.
You be quiet about my sins, wife. The chat does not need to know that Sonic 06 was also one of my first PS3 games. God. Yeah, I honestly don't know like what version of Armored Core 4 I played, but oh well. Anywho, that is the end of Dark Souls 3. We're done here. I can finally uninstall this game. Thank you to everyone who decided to turn up. This was a lot of fun, both in terms of just playing this game and also just like my first proper streaming venture in general. I've obviously done a couple of other things as well, but like my first solo streaming. This was really fun. I enjoyed this a lot, and I will definitely try and get some sort of streaming thing going again. As I said, we're gonna be doing ourselves Demon X Machina tomorrow, but for now, I'll see you around, and thank you very much for joining. Ciao.